I gotta keep reminding myself. If I'm wearing the same shirts.
That's good stuff. I like that. That's a good way. That's a good way to ring in. Yeah, boy. Welcome to episode 2, the Redux. Technically, it's episode 8 if you're a diehard fan. But it is number 2.
Yeah, we came to some difficult decision making there at the end about how we were gonna revamp everything.
Pretty much our Korean animator messed up. But it's good. We're happy. Welcome.
Yeah.
Back at it. Doing it again live. Coming to you from the great recording studio that we've kind of piled together a little bit. Using all public domain music.
Well, I don't know if this is public domain, but we did put it together with a bunch of bubble gum and tape.
Oh, I meant the song.
Well, I'm talking about everything we've put together. Because by now, we should have figured out how to upload everything to YouTube and do all of that.
For sure. Well, I mean, let's jump into it, man.
Dude, how's your week been?
Aw, thanks for asking.
How's your week? How's your New Year's been?
It was good. Did nothing but worked, and oh man, it's just redundancy. It's just kind of the same thing. Just running in and out and working.
Well, it's still holiday season, so we're kind of in that in between. I mean, the New Year's just happened, but now we're just kind of, this is a time of the year where it's going to feel like January for a very long time, and then February for a very long time, and then it's going to go summer, winter next year.
Yeah, it's gonna be just one of those things. So, I can't really.
How do you feel like 2019's going? I mean, we don't have a government so far.
Technically, we are in 2019. Big fan of it. I've been doing really well. Been happy about it. Yeah. It's just been crushing and jamming it, old school style, Halloween music. But how was your week?
My week, honestly, my week's been a little frustrating. There's been a few things that frustrated me. I mean, it was just because it was the holidays and we're trying to put this thing together. And then a lot of people that I've been dealing with at work have been frustrating people who waste my time a lot. And yeah, I've just been, I don't know, having to shake it off, kind of come into 2019, just kind of like, all right, fuck it. Here we go. Here we keep going. You can't let people keep getting you down or the situation. Like, if you don't like something at work and you're going to work every day, why are you going to let it bog you down? Yeah. I'm at that point, but yeah, it's been a frustrating week where I don't know if it's because the people who come into tattoo shops in the holiday time that don't have family are those like really annoying, needy people that are super flakes and just talk to you for hours on end and then don't end up getting anything.
Yeah,
sure. It's just...
And just waste your time.
Yeah, it's just there's a lot of that going on. People coming in, talk about tattoos for a while, and then they ask you the price for the tattoo that they want. And it's nothing crazy. I just say $120, and they go, ooh, like you can see their face like...
I definitely didn't help by missing our shot date.
Yeah.
I'll be the first because we pride ourselves on being honest. I'll be the first one to admit
I was kind of salty
faults.
about that. I was salty about that.
There was a lot. I think we hit a point where we had just been pushing super hard. Like I think we had just hit a point where it was and again it's the season slow. Stuff is due and so.
Yeah, the end of the month too.
Think,
the fucking bills here are fucking.
Yeah, I think we just hit. I personally, I think when I look back at it, I was just like, I think we just hit a point with this whole thing where we just kind of needed to take.
Yeah, I got salty. Off. I got salty a little bit because I was like, motherfucker.
And I messed up, but and in hindsight, I could have at least done the right thing and called. That was what struck a chord with me when I walked away and I was spending the time listening about it. Because I knew I was in the wrong, but I was like,
we got a little tiff for those who wanted to who want a little know-how about what happened. We got
a little bit of inner workings in the background, and so. But what got me was just you were like, well, you could have texted me, and I was just kind of like, snap, like I was like,
yeah, dude, I had other shit I could have done.
I was like, bro, like, and I was just kind of like, damn, like for sure, like it was just so. you know.
Yeah, because I mean, I wasn't upset that the fact that you missed like
Well, that's
that
good.
we
That's
could
good.
do that.
We're not dissecting. I just want to bring it up and just be like,
yeah,
you know, I'm not contributing. I'm not helping, or you know, I'm only.
He doesn't like hearing
I'm only
it.
contributing.
He doesn't like hearing it.
Well, just there's no. We have a limited amount of time. I don't. We could sit here.
No, this is talk about the week time.
Here and we could just jump into each other's faults, you know, and we'd be here for hours. But that was about it. I mean, what else? Did anything? I mean, other than people wasting your time.
No, just, you know, the holidays, it's kind of an awkward time, especially when you're not from the area. Yeah, no, I mean...
Do you think it's awkward? Well, I guess you were in
I don't want to say awkward.
I
mean, okay, I had a very good friend of mine invite me over to his house for New Year's Eve dinner. Mm-hmm. And yeah, no, the family's super inviting. They're amazing people and all that stuff. Christmas, I had some people invite me, but, you know, I was just like, I don't know, man, I wasn't feeling it. I don't know. I mean, my family, I barely feel it.
Right.
You know, I mean, sure, my sister maybe. Right. Like, if she wanted to hang out, like, I'm cool with that. But, like, the rest is just like I'm having to really push myself into these people's doors and sit down and listen to catch-ups. You know, everyone doing the small talk that you have to do when you're around strangers. Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's the sun. I think it just boiled down to just the weather and the sun.
I wish we were all snowed in, so at least then it makes you want to fucking go up to people's houses and be like, "Yeah, I'll eat your food. Let's go talk." Like, I'm cool.
Yeah, it's not in the spirit out here, in my opinion. I think from now on, I'm gonna really make an effort to try and, if we weren't so bogged down with everything that we've had to do and sort of get ready, and you know, I can't even imagine trying to leave at this time or going somewhere for a long extended period, like. I mean, me personally, like for a week, you know, like a weekend, you know, you can manage a weekend, you know, between shoots, but I mean, it's going to delay, let's say, you know, it's just tough. It's just tough. It's not something, you know, but yeah, it was all right. New Year's, you know, a lot of people, I had my New Year's like, you know, right at New Year's, you know, as soon as it clicked on midnight, you know, all the switches went off, you know, it was at that point, it was just like, all right, into overdrive and just kind of like.
What are you talking about?
Like, I'm
confused.
Oh, all right.
I'm like, what? You just said a bunch of words, but I was like, what is the context of it all?
I ran off on a tangent. So, what I was saying was, with New Year's was good, but I had my New Year's, like a true New Year's, you know, when midnight came through and I was out there still driving and going, and then I was like, oh, okay, like, you know, I'm not out there drinking, you know, I'm not out there, like, you know, I took it, you got to do it, you know, you got to go out there and do it, and so I'm hoping everybody who did it and got it done, and they're doing it, you know. I did have some pizza
and if you had some fun at New Year's, just
be
safe, honestly. That. You know, that's what it comes down to also. It's like, be responsible. Don't be, I hate, you know, I was working New Year's, and there was some people that were out there having a good time, but there was some people that's just like flat fall on their face, screaming it. You got like just being belligerent.
Just being wild.
Just being belligerent, you know.
Why be out here?
Well,
so you should be able to celebrate any other time than New Year's. You should be able to just party whenever you want to party.
Yeah, I mean, they do that too, but just New Year's, it just lets people, it's almost like in Halloween when people just get slutified. It's like, look, if you're a slut, just dress up like a slut the rest of the year. You don't need, this is supposed to be a scary time. Dress up like something scary, please, or have fun with it. I don't need to see your tits. Yeah. We have seen him like all year round, Susie.
Did you see the old guy running on the treadmill?
The what?
There's an old guy running on the treadmill.
Oh, really? They finally got the key?
You guys didn't see him?
No.
When you went down there?
No, well, we saw someone, but we're talking about our gym.
Yeah, in the gym.
You just totally changed. Well, why'd you change subject?
I forgot to tell you guys.
All right.
He's down there.
Yeah, well, they didn't give us a key. They told us the fucking gym's not open yet. And Rumen, our handyman, hi Rumen, fucking told us he asked Eater, our manager, if he can make everyone keys, and Eater said, hold on until we get everything in there.
So who's the old guy?
I don't know, but he was there with some other people. They were showing him around.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna call him when.
Well, anyway, back to the show, people. I guess
that was the show. What the fuck? That was. I mean, what the crap? Oh,
well,
yeah.
You gotta set it up. You gotta set it up. You can't just be like in the middle of my fucking sentence about saying some other shit. You're just like, you know, the dude's on the treadmill over there.
No way. I ended. Once you ended, I was like,
Okay, I guess.
All right, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I have nothing prepared for today's show. I'm throwing curveballs everywhere. I'm absolutely winging it. I've turned my brain valve, the safety valve off. I'm letting all the ideas fucking run through.
That's his brain right now.
Honking.
That's his brain.
All right, and so that's weekend update, or weekly update for all you cool cats and crispy ladies who are watching us. And I want to make sure that we start saying the email earlier throughout the show so that you guys can start emailing us.
Oh, yeah,
questions,
we do.
opinions, prank calls. I'd love a prank call. I think that would be something really cool, like, or if you left us a funny voicemail or like.
But we're not leaving our phone numbers.
We can set something up, or they can do a video file, like in the sense of where you would like record on your iPhone and you would be like, "Hey, dick bags," like.
Oh yeah, I guess. Check your fridge.
And we'll play it. We'll play it, and we'll fucking feature you on the fucking show. So like, if you guys want to just fucking but say the email.
Binge on this channel at gmail.com.
And that's binge on this channel at gmail.com. That's going to be down below in the details and in the notes.
In the deets.
All right. Traditionally, this is where we go into a rant corner.
All right. What do we have for our rant corner?
Motherfucking rant corner. Rant corner. Motherfucking rant corner.
All right. So what are you going to rant about?
That I can't cuss? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, if you want to keep this PG-13.
No, you're right.
For all of our advertisers out there.
Since we're 9 deep now, are we 8? Yeah, we're 9 deep. 2 deep redux, but whatever. At this point.
I think Bryan went back to his, he had flashbacks of his porn days. He's like, I'm 9 deep.
Whatever. I'm just saying, if you look back, overall, I went from not stuttering, because I'm still stuttering a little bit.
Motherfucker, you talk about shit and you
but I'm saying
wiggle
the
waggle
and
with
stuff like that. If you go back to episode 101 or 102, and then you'll see kind of those got less, the cursing got a little bit hotter. You know, it started getting a little bit more.
I was hearing, who was I hearing from on some podcast? They were talking about cursing and ums and likes and things like that come from the same part of the brain.
Yeah.
Like fucking, or they're hitting the same part of the brain when you're talking. It was pretty interesting.
That's crazy.
But it doesn't mean that you are actually dumber, and it's not part of the speech part of the brain either. It has some other part of your brain is going fucking shit.
Yeah. I think it's just I think it's not a tick, but I think it's just a habit I picked up recently. I don't know. It was kind of like I don't know where it's coming from, but I think I'm gonna do, because I didn't used to do that, not that I know of.
Yeah, and you just have to be a little more coherent of what you're saying, like acknowledge what you're saying, and then you have to.
Well, I can do that clean enough.
You have to think about it.
But when I start pushing
slow
hard,
down,
I think,
and same with me. If I start speeding up, I say all kinds of shit, and then I look back, and I go, do I talk like that? And it's no. If you slow down, if you actually slow down and start talking, you notice that you'll think about.
You know what it is?
Think about if you're in front of your grandparents or some shit like that. Like
it's to cover up the uhs.
The fuckins.
No, when I do something like that, I don't do that traditionally. I'm not a fucking stammerer. Not that there's anything wrong with being a stammerer, but I don't have any type of speech impediment.
No, you don't. Sometimes you I think you get ahead of yourself in your brain, and your mouth is trying to catch up because
maybe I'm dying.
Maybe you had a stroke. Who knows?
Fuck, I don't know. But he's right. I don't know. Whatever.
No, I do that too. Sometimes I will get way ahead of myself. I'm not getting what I can out. I won't even think of the word that I need to say. I'll be like, this blue voice intake.
Whatever.
I
feel you. Look, shame is today's rant corner. All
shame.
Right? I want to bring up shame.
Shame. Okay.
Hit me with a shame-filled jam. All right. So, if something goes wrong at a restaurant, and I'm using a restaurant as an example because this is where I saw it happen. And let's say one of your meals or something is just not to your liking. There's something wrong with it. Yeah, let's say one of your dishes,
is there two syllables in the word meals?
Meals. Yeah, if there's two
Meals?
people and you guys have 2 meals,
2 meals?
then you have 2 meals.
Meals. Let me know if you guys think that should have
enough.
You're saying it with 2 syllables.
Meals.
Meals.
How do you say meals?
Meals.
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 Say meals.
Meals.
That's a 2-syllable
I'm
word.
saying it like you. Meals.
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 Am I saying it weird?
I don't know.
Am I saying it weird? Oh my
Ooh,
god!
I thought you did say it
I'm
weird.
freaking out. I'm so confused. Okay, whatever.
Meals.
I can't let this happen right now. I can't let this derail me. What? What else have I been saying wrong?
Roids.
So if you're there and
Okay.
something's wrong, let's say with your mac and cheese, let's say it's crusty or it just doesn't look right, don't make a scene. Don't go out of your way to pull your phone out and start recording the food and then recording the manager that has been very nice and being very
like that.
complacent with you. And don't try and shame this guy who's been completely been agreeable with you, has done everything. And here's the thing. And no, you know what? And I was winging this shit. Shame is my fucking rant corner because I've seen this happen twice this week.
Okay.
The first time I was at some veggie grill, and I went in there and it was this fat Chinese guy. And yes, you are fat. I was gonna say father flipper, and you're fat.
He's fat.
You're
This is his fat shaming.
mother
He's not a
flipping
very
fat
good,
Asian
you're not a very
wife
good
too.
fat
because
shamer.
You were.
I thought this was about shame though. Now you're fat shaming. You're fat shaming.
No, that's the
now.
wrong type of shame. There's different, and the type of shame that I'm doing, that I would be doing if I were like, you're.
So
you're
that guy
fat
was
in a
just
bad way.
shaming the
Is
manager.
shame
Now
in
you're
that way.
fit.
Right. So I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This is what happens when I don't have any notes or any.
No,
fucking...
but fat shaming I think is good. I was a fat kid, and honestly, to be I think fat shaming
I
is,
think
to a degree.
there's-
You don't bully.
For
Just be
sure.
like,
I
hey
think it
buddy,
comes
dude,
to
you're a
a
little big.
level-
You're a little big.
right.
I wouldn't be eating that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I mean,
I wouldn't wear that either.
Yeah, no, and that's that's a little part of it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But if it comes from somewhere where you're just like, oh man, like you're looking kind of tight in that shirt, homie. Like, I'll do that with a homie like that I haven't seen in a while, and I'll be like, man, like,
Dude, your tits.
you're starting to fill out a little bit, like, and
Yeah.
sometimes you can appreciate that from.
You can even
somebody
say it
who's
like
being-
nice, like, oh man, having a kid, home life has really made you
They're
giving
being
you that
honest.
dad bod.
Yeah, you're
You know?
laughing, and then you're just, and that type of honesty is good, like
Because he'll walk away going, fuck.
Oh, right, and
In a
maybe
way, yeah.
maybe that'll prompt.
Because
him,
later
like-
on, he'll be looking at himself in the mirror. He's like, damn, Brian's right.
Yeah.
Maybe they just didn't even think about it.
Yeah,
'Cause some
yeah.
people don't even realize it till down the line, and they look and one day they're like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
You
So
know.
fat shaming is kind of.
No, I think fat shaming it to a degree is
think
healthy.
fat shaming's a bad
It's
word.
healthy, yeah. But anyway, so your shaming thing about
the way of saying it.
the restaurant. So the guy
Fuck,
fucking
anyway, so
has
they're at the
some shit
restaurant,
dinner.
fat Asian guy.
He takes his
wife. His wife has the bowl of whatever rice concoction
Mm-hmm.
that they're serving at Veggie Grill, and she's saying that it's crusty, that she hasn't seen, that this is the second time that they've had this happen at a location, and the guy who they're speaking to is completely complacent. He's just like, yeah, no, I'm so sorry, I completely understand.
We'll get you your crunchy shit, guy.
I'll get this, that, and the other, and so he's just like, okay, cool, and she's keeps going and going, and the guy keeps saying, okay, I'm sorry, and you can tell that they're pushing for something. They want something more. They want money.
Free shit.
They want something, and so like at that point, she pulls out her phone and she starts recording it, and she's like, yeah, I'm here at Veggie Grill, and this is the type of food that you're going to be getting, and she starts showing the dude's face and everything. And so I'm there waiting to pick food up, and there's another person there, and everybody's watching. And, like, again, I get it, whatever. Like, but there's only so much you can do. Like, I'm such a firm believer in just being like, I don't know. I
You
don't
should
know.
have spoken up from the back. Hey, lady, don't be a bitch.
That's what I did. And
what did you say?
Yeah, I stopped and I grabbed the dude while she was recording. The dude looked at me and I was like, "What's up, homie? Can you? I'm here for 456." And he turns around and he grabs the bag, and I take the bag and I lean on the table exaggerately in an exaggerated manner. I'm gonna look up the dictionary word for that. And I'm leaning on the table and I look over at the cell phone and I'm watching. And again in an exaggerated motion. And her fat Asian mother. For her fat Asian husband looks up at me, and I go, damn, really? And they both look at me, and she's still recording, and I go, y'all ain't got nothing better to do than to sit here and waste this man's time. And they, like, turned and looked at me. And, like, you know me, once things start getting a little, and I start getting a little like this, and I'm just like, because I start getting
now
angry.
they're like, this dude's crazy.
I start getting angry. And so they turn, and I'm like, y'all really ain't got nothing better to do than to sit here, hold the line up, waste my dude's time, waste my time, because y'all want to shame this guy, because he worked, and I just torn it. And she was like, and then the Asian guy goes,
she's like, my video doesn't look as good anymore after you said that.
and he goes, excuse me, do you work there? And I said, are you guys going to do anything? He already get your money, get your refund, and leave. And then I grabbed my bag and I walked out. And then
That's perfect. Little mic drop.
I did that. And then the second one, I was there waiting at the garage, and a dude
Wait,
came in.
hold on. We got to give something. Hold on. Something about you might drop
but okay, and then there's that, and then that's good. You gotta make a list of these. You gotta have lists saved, and so that you can know. And so the second time I go in there to the store, the shop for the car.
Okay.
The guy, there's a gentleman there who's returning a vehicle, and he's having a discussion with the manager, and he's going, look, I haven't gotten the money deposited yet. That's why I haven't filled the gas up, essentially explaining why he hasn't had any money to fill the gas up.
Right.
And the lady goes, look, it's in the contract. You have to return the car back with the amount of gas, the rental, with the amount of gas, or you're going to get charged $7 a gallon. And so he gets into this huge thing, and he goes, listen, you're not offering me any customer service. And the lady goes, I've explained to you nicely that this is what's in the contract. That's your customer service right there. And so the dude keeps going, well, that's not customer service. Like, you can't just expect me, like, and it was the shame thing again. It was like him trying to publicly shame her into doing something.
Well, he didn't have a leg to stand on. Now she was just like
the food crusty people, yeah, I get it. Get your refund. Like,
if the guy didn't help in any way at the food place, they were unhappy. Okay, do something to compensate it.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that. Then if he didn't do any of that, then that's bad customer service. He didn't do that. Same thing with the lady that they're yelling at. Yeah. They're yelling at this lady. The lady said, I'm sorry, but your contract says this. If you happen to drop off the car right now the way it is, we're going to charge you. There's no other way.
Part of the contract.
Or go across the street and it's $4.50 or whatever the fuck it is around here.
But yeah, it was crazy. And so that is my rant corner about shame. Don't be a dick when it comes to shame. Use shame in a good way, where you shame someone who's doing something good. Don't pick on these minimum wage workers. They're gonna give you the refund. They're gonna do the right thing.
All right. Enough of that.
Whatever.
Fuck people.
All right.
On both ends of that fence.
I mean,
both ends of that.
So close. All right, so in the spirit of shame, okay, what do you think is the greatest shame that has happened to our country? Oh man,
this is too existential of a question because what am I going to say? Like humanity?
Let's say America. Just let's say in 1776 till now, what do you think our biggest shame as a country is?
Oh,
what would you consider?
I mean, between all the okay with. You can't shame people back then on being ignorant to what we know today. Because you can dissect this a million ways to one about racism and all that stuff.
Knowing now what you know versus just you as a person, individual, based on the information right now, what would you say is the biggest shame that you can think of in human history?
Well, the idea this country was founded on individuals and stuff like this and being free. And knowing your freedom, and that's why you have the right to bear arms and the right to ask questions. And at this point, we're at a point now where it's almost Orwellian, where we are doing everything to control people.
So you're saying that's the shame?
We ended up giving people freedom, like it's like a glass box. You don't know that you're in a box.
So you're saying giving people freedom was the biggest shame?
No, giving people freedom and then over a period of time, building that glass box around them and letting them believe that they are free,
Yeah, that's too. You're just.
Well, I'm just saying. The people founded this country on freedom and away from the world banking system and everything like that. And
so the establishment of the world banking system is the country America's greatest shame.
No, I mean
that's why it's a simple question. I'm just asking. Like for me, for example. America's greatest shame, beyond, you know, slavery and all that, is the dropping or the internment of the Japanese people. I think
that's the greatest out of all of them.
For America.
No, I mean for America, that's the greatest. Not killing the Native Americans.
I think, and again, and for me, going based off of my law, because I could get existential about it too, and be like, oh well, you know, the fact that we're born with free will is our greatest shame. Like,
no. That's what I'm saying. It's like this country was based on freedom, and now we have more rules, and we incarcerate more people, and all.
Think about the parameters that I'm saying between, let's say, 1776 and right now. Okay, let's say, you know, including.
I mean, I could say one of the greatest shames is sinking one of our own ships to give us a question to go into to give us a reason to go into World War One.
That's a big shame.
You know, that's a huge shame.
That's a for sure shame. I mean, 9/11's a shame.
Right. But yeah, no, we definitely.
Well, the way we're saying it now, it sounds like we're going, oh well, that's a shame.
No, it's shameful. It's shameful, not
right.
Shame.
So that's what I meant. I don't want people to think that was my. Yeah, my question was like, our shame is like
Yeah, and then also, look, I get it. Especially back then, you don't have way to keep tabs on people. You go to a war with a nation you're ignorant about. You have a bunch of those people in your land. What do? I mean, you know, you got to make some hard decisions sometimes.
Yeah, you start going from.
It's not very pretty.
100 people and tribes, and then it just breaks out.
Yeah, because I mean, like, if you take. Let's say, this is all fake. If I was a general back then and you asked me, what do we do about the Japanese? I'd look at them and I'd say, look, man, one bad Japanese and 40 of them is still one bad Japanese can take out.
Hey, man.
You know what I mean? So then I'd be like, fucking, I'm just saying, like, when you go to the highest leagues of decision making like that, people are numbers at that point. You don't talk about, there's no feelings.
Hey, Truman was like, pull the motherfucker.
Man, people are numbers.
Yeah. So no, I just thought that was
what were you going with the shame? So what's America's biggest shame?
That's what I was asking you.
I think it's being a fucking hypocrite at some point.
Yeah.
No, for real, it's being hypocrites. You talk about freedom, yet you deny freedom. You talk about, you know, every man every individual man is special and everything like that, but no, that keeps fluctuating.
I think, and the reason, I mean, and again, I think
what is this American dream? This is the world's dream. The world, everyone wants a good job to be able to feed their kids, to get better. That's a worldwide.
That's just a human. That's just an animal part of it.
It's not just the American dream. I don't know.
Even the coyote wants.
I feel like the American dream is to be number one. That's what the American dream was.
I think that's what it is now. I think it got distorted from what it used to be. I mean, obviously,
something happened between World War II and now. Rich white people came over
here, you know what I mean, and then they established this thing. I think, to me, the taking, you know, when it came to the Japanese, I think that to me was kind of one of the biggest spits in the face of Americans. Like, overall, like, it's like, to me, when you think about something like that,
just imagine what we did with the Cubans that were coming into Florida. You know, we had them in camps and stuff like that.
For sure,
and what about the Mexicans right now separating children?
And I get that, but here's what's different, right?
And I get it.
They're coming in.
I get it on both sides,
What they did is they took Japanese Americans that were here, American citizens.
Yeah.
And they took them and put them into camps. That's what I'm saying. The Cubans came here. The Mexican people and the South American people that are coming here are coming here. To me, it's so shameful to think that as people, like, imagine if you were Japanese, or I looked Japanese enough to where somebody was like, hey, he's Japanese. Or imagine if one of your loved ones was Japanese, or they took our producer Jane or something, and because she looked Asian, and they were like, by the way, homie, we have a war right now, so I know you're American, that's Gucci and everything, but I'm taking you and putting you into a camp.
And you could take a stance on that war. You can be like one of those Germans that was hiding Jews. Like, you know, you can do it's an individual decision, and then it's at the end of the war you could be like, this is what I did.
You're busting out. I'm just saying, as far as
it would be horrible.
I'm just saying, as one particular event that's happened throughout the history, obviously with slavery and everything. Again, you're that's transcending 1776. You're talking about Egyptians who used slaves to build pyramids. Right. So I'm not taking that plight away. What I'm saying is that shame is inherent in us since almost the beginning of time.
Yeah.
You know, what I'm saying is when it came to us as an American people, you know, the Civil War is a close second in my opinion.
What I think is shameful for people today is taking props and taking things from the past that's not theirs to take, like saying like, oh, you know, I'm Italian. Motherfucker, you're not Italian.
Oh, yeah. You know? Well, yeah.
Or being like, you know, hating a certain race of people
Irish people
because, you know, okay, let's say for black people who hate certain white people because they were in slavery back in the day. And then it's like, no, you weren't. I wasn't.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with that.
You hating people. Or taking, you know, just looking at that and being like, yeah, man, we fucking, like Doug Stanhope's joke about taking credit for the war in France, beating the Nazis. And so he's like, we fucking beat those Nazis. Like, no, you didn't.
We didn't do shit.
We didn't do shit,
we just walked in and cleaned things up.
Well, not even that. We didn't do anything. Last night we were at fucking Burger King, and that was his joke. It's like his whole joke was like, we didn't do nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
You know, taking credit for fighting, you know, the Middle East. Are you a soldier? Were you over there?
You're not out there.
You didn't do anything.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying taking credit for things. So taking credit
that's
for...
kind of shameful.
Dude, that's one of the...
good shameful. Good job,
No,
man.
I think that's
you
a
2018,
2019 American shame is taking credit for other people's bullshit.
I like that.
Or even being upset over other people. Somebody said something, someone got upset, and then you fucking jump in being whatever on whichever side, taking credit for what that person said. Yeah, you're right. And then you feel like you're on their side. And meanwhile, it's just like, dude, I think people take too much credit. And
that's good stuff, man. That made me think. I like that. I had to trim you down because you were talking about Plato's cave.
Getting too little existential.
You were like, our biggest shame was we walked out the cave, and I'm like, calm down, homie. I want something dirty and nasty.
All right.
And freaky.
So that was,
that is a random section that we just had about shame, rant shame. All right. Now is the time for. Current events.
You want current events? All right, cool. We're current eventing it.
Ooh.
And so in this week's current events,
welcome back.
What are we talking about? I mean, it's 2019.
So a little boy died from smelling fish because he had a fish allergy at a barbecue.
Yeah,
New Year's
Eve. I read that. What the fuck?
I don't know, and right now I'm actually going to look that up real quick.
So this kid, apparently, or the dude found out that he was cooking fish and killed a kid because he was cooking fish.
No, what? No, it wasn't. Wait, are you saying it was a murder?
No. He didn't know about it. This poor man was grilling fish. This is the way I heard it. This poor man was grilling fish. And some kid died at his party out of some anaphylactic shock, right?
Yeah, from smelling the fish.
But they didn't know. No one knew this. They just found out. So this guy just found out that him cooking fish just killed a kid.
How would you feel about that?
Take out the week, man.
Just take the week off?
Dude, fucking.
Oh, you meant take the week out on the child?
No. I'm talking about the strong survive.
Strong survive.
Strong survive. I'm sorry if you can't fucking stand around something that smells good or bad or whatever. You don't make it. I'm so sorry, buddy, but it wasn't going to be just the fish that was going to kill you. It just happened to be the fish this time. You're gonna drive by a dump truck one day and you're gonna get something that was gonna be fishy and you were gonna die. You would have been riding your bike, smelling a dead animal on the side of a road, and you're gonna die.
Yeah, if your allergic reaction is that bad, like
you were gonna smell a bad fart, and it was gonna take you out
anyway.
So I'm sorry, kid. I am not.
Well, I mean, it sucks.
It sucks. I'm sorry, a kid died.
We're not gonna sit here and hold ourselves accountable for it or anything, but let's see. Medical examiners would determine what caused the boy's death. He said that his son had difficult breathing after his grandmother's house where fish was being cooked. But usually he doesn't get nothing that severe like that. Oh, man.
Must have been some good fish.
That's wild. But yeah, so be careful, I guess, if you have allergies and jank. You know what I'm saying?
It's a little junky joke.
I don't have any. What? I
said it was a little junky joke.
What was?
Oh, when someone dies of something, you usually go, oh, it must have been some good shit.
Yeah, that's sad. All right. Let's see. What else is going on out there? 11-year-old boy, you know. Oh man, news is so.
Yeah, dude, no more kids.
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed out about that.
I'm good on that. So what has 2019 brought us? Oh, the wall. Are we getting the wall, or is Trump paying for that yet?
No, Trump put up a dank ass picture that said the wall is coming using the Game of Thrones fonts.
Was that him?
Yeah,
he put that. Oh my God!
What a gangster!
I saw that, but I didn't think a fucking president of the United States would put up a meme of himself.
He's baller, bro. He's baller. He's literally the most psycho baller dude ever. Like, life is a reality show.
Dude,
baller.
there is no way that we're not in a fucking virtual reality like Matrix right now. This has to be. There's no way
it's super
that
cool.
we are not in a simulation. This has to be a simulation.
I love it.
They're doing tests on us or something.
Hey, somebody's doing something, but I think that's really.
The fucking president of the United States put up a meme of himself.
Yeah, that's awesome.
A Game of Thrones meme.
Game of Thrones meme.
So maybe his second in command might kill him.
Maybe. You never know.
You know, that whole Game of Thrones thing.
Yeah. At Andy Samberg is hosting the Golden Globes tonight with the Chinese chick from the group.
Andy Samberg has been watering himself down for how long now?
He's a champion, bro. He's making that money.
I know. Hey, dude, I'm not hating on you. I'm not throwing any shade on you, Andy. I'd be in that same fucking
Andy Samberg, and I make that money.
I'd be totally down to fucking do what you just did, buddy.
Oh man, would you help me make that money?
What are you, Tom?
No, that's my Andy Samberg.
Oh, I thought that was like your fucking Tom Hanks.
From, no, my Tom Hanks would be like, what are you doing? Wilson! Sorry.
That's his laugh, right?
Is that your fake laugh?
That's
Tom Hanks' laugh? Oh, I thought that was your fake radio laugh. Oh, okay. I was like, oh my God, that's horrible. Kill yourself.
No, that's Tom Hanks' laugh. He's like,
nah, that's not Tom Hanks. Do Barack Obama though. No, yeah, do Barack Obama insulting Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. I'd like to say, the last movie that you were in was not very funny.
That's good, bro. That's good. I figure if we do it once every time we do an episode, you'll get really good at it.
I gotta do my
do your Trump. Okay, do
so
Trump. Do Trump. Do Trump ordering a cheeseburger.
Dear citizen, I'd like my. I don't even know.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. You did good.
Is this Fat Burger? No, that's my Nixon.
One.
No. Where's my? I don't even know my Nixon.
Oh, Nixon? I got Nixon. Man glue.
Are we just doing Nixon from fucking Futurama?
Yes. That's my fucking register for fucking Nixon. I've never seen Nixon on tape, so
I've watched him and I've listened to some of his things. He's just fucking, just a. Almost Nixon.
No, I can. If I hear it, I can usually get it a little bit closer. Anyways, I'm really interested in seeing that Vice movie, just because I didn't really know that much about Dick Cheney.
Yeah, I saw a couple of trailers. They look good. I like the one trailer where he had a bunch of his heart attacks on there. That was a good one.
Yeah, it looks interesting, and he just seems like an interesting character. I was gonna jump onto his Wikipedia page and figure out.
Bro, look, I don't care. You could call any politician out there a psychopath, but to get to that point,
he was a psycho.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you might not agree with any politician. You might think they're stupid. You might think they're whatever. But to get where they're at on that platform, the road they carved for themselves is usually interesting.
Soaked in blood and tears.
No, I just mean it's interesting. There's a lot of stuff that happens. It's not all fun and games. There's a lot of law reading, and there's a lot of, long nights. There's a lot of long nights, but you end up, I think, having a pretty interesting life by the end of the year.
As the samurai politician.
You end up becoming.
He walks along the path of Fukuku, battling bills and Congress on the way to conquer the world. Behind George W. Bush, coming this summer, Dick Cheney as the last samurai.
Dick Cheney as the Last Samurai would be kind of cool. Imagine if Dick Cheney was all suddenly one day he was like, no, I'm Batman.
Oh, I'm a Batman.
I am a Batman.
I am a Dick Cheney as a samurai.
Dick Cheney.
I am now a samurai Batman.
I am a Dick Cheney.
Alfred.
Okay, you be Barack Obama as Alfred, and I'll be Dick Cheney as Samurai Batman.
Wait, how would I be Barack Obama? Oh, I'm Barack Obama.
You're Barack
as Alfred?
Obama as Alfred, and play me in, and I'm Samurai Dick Cheney.
Batman, sir? I mean, Bruce?
Gotta.
Whoa, you going out?
Okay. Here we
Wait,
go.
you want some fucking...
All right.
And now, welcome back to Samurai Batman.
Bruce? Are you going out before you had your sandwich?
Alfred, you know I make my decisions based on one thing.
What is that, Bruce?
How many men I can kill with one punch.
But Bruce, I thought you didn't kill people.
Oh,
That's not the way of the bat.
Oh, I'm actually Robin pretending to be Batman.
Oh, Dick. Dick
That's
Drake?
an allusion to what actually
God.
happened in the political atmosphere during that time where he pretended to be George Bush and made those executive decisions.
Dick Drake, we're going to have to get you a better Batman suit because you look like the old Batman. We do not want anyone to miscorrelate you on the covers.
Oh, that's very true. That's why I keep you around.
Are you hungry?
Barack Obama. I would appreciate a sandwich of Barack Obama.
All right.
Oh, as I practice my foreign policies in the corner. Bomb
What's the point of doing all those push-ups if you can't push this log off your chest?
What's the point of having a heart if it won't get attacked every now and then? Whoa! The Samurai Batman. What's that? Is that the bat alarm?
That's the bat alarm. Here's the bat alarm.
Oh, it looks like a Samurai Batman must go out to fight the world once again.
Oh, just be careful there.
I love you, Alfred.
Try not to kill anybody.
Kia.
Say hi to Catwoman. Not booty.
Samurai Batman! He travels through the land, and
Ooh,
a Samurai
Catwoman's
Batman.
Booty of Catwoman.
I'd watch the fuck out of that show. I don't know why we haven't tried to pitch that to anyone.
I don't know.
All right. Is there anything else that's happening in everyday news and stuff like that that you can think of? Did I talk about that car that caught on fire? Yeah, I already talked.
I think you talked about that.
Let's
Fucking
see,
Hollywood explosion car.
Let's see. Yeah, dude. I mean, I didn't write any. I was kind of bummed. I'm a little bit better with my notes.
Do we need notes?
Oh,
what are
you know what I
notes?
saw recently? Elon Musk is posting all types of wild stuff on his Twitter.
Yeah, I heard he's kind of going nuts. What's going on with
It's
that?
awesome. I don't know if maybe his.
Do you think he just has enough? He's like, fuck all
maybe
y'all?
his program's going. Maybe he's finally waking up from the.
Maybe he is
MK
AI.
Ultra.
Maybe he is AI.
Maybe he is a robot. That'd be.
That's what I'm
gangsta.
saying. Like fucking the Vision from fucking Avengers.
Or
I think.
Zuckerberg. How Zuckerberg's a reptilian robot.
That motherfucker's data.
His wife is a robot too.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a picture of her? Her eyes are completely black. I'm gonna pull it up.
Shit. Why isn't this playing in the background?
Oh shit! Has it been like that for a minute?
I don't know.
Oh man. Fill the silence.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna feel some silence.
Oh, nice. Yeah. All right. So, speaking of 69, it turns out that Pluto, not Uranus, is the furthest planet. Yeah. Pluto, back again.
Haven't they been a planet?
Have they? Mm-hmm. Have they really?
Pluto's been a planet back to being a planet
it has
for a
not.
minute.
How long has Pluto been a planet?
Man, it's like saying is butter or margarine better than? It's like one year butter's better than margarine, 1 year margarine's better than butter.
See, but on August 2006, they decided on a new definition of planet, which does not include Pluto. Pluto is now classified as a dwarf planet, a class distinct from planet.
Okay, well, I just remember
But the
it being
other day, recently, I saw that they just made it a planet again because they took some wild ass pictures of it, and
they're like, nah, this thing's a planet.
But now that I'm looking at the Wikipedia, which is
it quacks like a planet.
comes closer.
If it
to
shits
the
like a
sun,
planet.
the first space and us.
If it smells like a planet.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I think it's a planet, right? Yeah,
And it's
if
a planet.
If it quacks like a duck.
Then it's a planet.
It's a planet.
Welcome back, Pluto.
Oh my God, Pluto.
All right, guys, let's not get too gay with it.
Well, that's my character. Pluto
Oh
the
my
planet.
God, Pluto.
Hey there, boys. It's me, Pluto the planet. Here to bring you news about being a planet. First off, being all the way out there is amazing. I sound like Oprah. No, I just sound like everybody is amazing.
All right, guys.
Anyways.
Are we done with the news section yet?
Yeah, we're done.
Fuck
That's
the news.
News
I am
section.
done with the fucking news.
yeah.
You know, if there's one thing I could say
Fuck
about
the news.
2019
The news is bullshit.
is that maybe we should step
never
away
gonna
from
like
the
the
news
news.
organizations and say, fuck the news. Just do you. Just do you. Fuck, man. Enough with Fox and CNN and all that bullshit.
all right,
MSNBC,
that's long.
NBC,
You're cutting that
ABC, NBC.
All right, they're gonna take this down because you're playing around with their music.
Anthrax, if you
take us down, because
take us down, dude, that's very not cool, man.
very uncool of you.
Yeah, dude, like that's very corporate of you.
Yeah, dude.
Help a
Help a brother out.
help a N-word out.
Yeah, my guy. Yeah, for sure. All right.
Angelo Paracucci.
So
you
this is
put on
about the
shit.
time where we go into one of our patented game corners.
Are we doing Game Corner? We're doing Game Corner? All right, well, here we go. Game Corner.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna do game corner.
Fuck, man, you never tell me what we're going to do for games, and then I'm going to look like a fool
welcome
in front of
back
these guys.
to Game Corner, where everything's prepared way beforehand and is totally not winged at the last minute. So
Dan's going to fucking mess
today-
it all up.
we're gonna be playing a fantastic game known as Yes and. I'm just kidding. I actually don't really have a game corner prepared. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I didn't really prepare a game.
I knew you were going to fail. That's why I pressed the
couldn't.
fail.
Yeah, I'm sure. I couldn't really think. I mean, we
You want to do a Would You Rather?
we could do one of the. Oh, we could do a classic. Would you rather?
You could bring bracket Would You Rather.
No, well, how do you make it to where we win though?
What do you mean, how do we make it? It's... There's no...
Yeah, that's what I mean. Would you rather isn't really.
Well, you could tell which one's a better Would You Rather. The one that takes longer. You're like, ooh, okay, hold on.
All right, let's do it. This is Would You Rather. Oh, but this is Would You Rather as okay. We're gonna play Would You Rather.
Are we playing it? Do I need to keep bringing it back? When you say no, I gotta stop it again and
No,
restart.
that's okay. Let's just play Would You Rather. I'm not gonna overcomplicate it. Okay, you start first.
Would you rather be on a game show where if you lost both your testicles, or if you lost your dog?
That's kind of a weird question. What do you mean? Just like any.
So
type
if
of
you
game
lost
show?
it like Jeopardy, if you
but
were
what's
the loser,
game show like
It
you're
could
just
be-
saying any game show.
any
where
game show.
the
So let's say you're on a
result
game
is-
show. You're on a game show.
Just some game show.
game show. But if you lose, they're taking your nuts.
Or I have the option. They either take my dog or
take
they
your
take
nuts?
my nuts. How old's the dog?
Oh, it's your dog that you've loved for 15 years.
Yeah, take the
You're
dog.
looking at him in his eyes.
the dog.
No, he's Puds. It's
You
actually
say
Puds.
15 years?
Is Puds 15? How old's Puds?
No, I'm saying once he's 15.
Puds is 15.
He's not 15.
Then how old is he?
He's 7.
Okay, then he's 7. So it's your 7-year-old dog.
Nah, if he's now, then probably him.
And you got to watch him die in a vat of acid.
Wait,
real
do I get
slow.
to save semen? That's a very
Yeah,
important question.
yeah. You can save
Do I
some
get to save semen?
Yeah, let's give you that. About 10 of them. 10 Siemens. Sea mines. A school of semen. A murder of
Meals.
semen.
A meal's worth of semen.
You guess. We'll give you a tablespoon of semen.
But
But you haven't even asked what you want.
This is under the assumption
you
that I
haven't
lose.
even asked what you want.
This is just if I lose. Like,
yeah, you got to eat your testicles too. And you got to eat your dog too.
Well, fuck the game show. Being on the game show is irrelevant. Then you could just say if you know, would you rather press a box or would you rather cut your nuts off or shoot your dog? Like that's a better.
Would you rather cut your nuts off or shoot your dog?
Cut my own nuts off.
Yeah.
Ah, man.
What if you try to keep the sack? You have to try to keep the sack. You have to cut the sack open, pull the testicles out.
No, you can't tell me how to cut my nuts off.
But dude, I'm telling you how vets do it. I'm telling you how vets do it.
How I know I would do it. I would tie it off, right? And I would wait for like 12 hours or 18 hours.
Till it became a fucking prune, a dried prune?
I would just, and then I would just wait for it off right there. And then I would pretty much almost just wait for it to fall off. And then at that point I would just...
But don't you get that black thing that goes the rest of your body, it kills you? What's that fucking thing? Like, you know, when you if you like tie off your finger for too long, it becomes purple and you take that off.
Well, at that point you chop it off, I guess. Like, I wouldn't wait until that falls off. I would just wait.
I would do it the way vets do it.
On yourself?
If you had to. You don't feel it once you get in there. You just cut it off.
You don't feel anything?
Well, once you cut it open.
The vasectomy, right? So when you go in there to do the vasectomy, sometimes they do it without any type of.
No, you ever see how they do it? Wait, do you ever see how they do it? No. Have you ever seen how they do it with cats?
They'll fucking cut the motherfuckers out.
They cut the thing open, they take it out, they wrap it around their finger and rip it.
Yeah, no. See what I mean? Whatever. Okay, so I'm scrambling. So
would you rather?
So would I rather
take your nuts off and eat them?
Take my own nuts off and eat or kill the dog? No, not eat them. Just take my nuts off. No, take my nuts off
and eat
or
your
kill the
dog while he's alive, like from the feet up.
I'm probably gonna say.
He's gonna be trying to bite you too. You gotta fight him too.
I think I'd have to kill the dog, and I'd have to do it I Am Legend style because it's really unsanitary to just cut my nuts off in the house and then just like.
Okay.
You know.
So because of sanitary reasons. Nuts.
Yeah. Well, cue up the applause for yourself.
Well, it's sad, man. You just killed a dog.
Yeah, but you got to applause because I guess we answered the question. All right, so my turn. Lead me in. Hold on. All right, so that's Sam's question. And what we'll do is we'll ask our producer, Jane, out of the Would You Rathers, which one was the best Would You Rather? And that way we'll have an objective answer. And again, guys, let us know if there are any games that you guys want to watch us do. Binge on this channel at gmail.com. Again, make sure to comment, post, send us an email. Let us know if there's any types of things you want us to talk about, topics, anything you guys want us to do on our end that would, or you know what, draw some art. Send it in.
Well, we're gonna be getting the website up here within the next few weeks. And I know we're going to have a section to buy merchandise. Now, we don't exactly have merchandise yet.
That'll be cool.
But
send stuff in. And what we'll do is we'll put it right here on the green screen. We'll have a little corner.
Can I finish what I just fucking was about to say?
Well, I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah, so we're going to have mercushandise. And we're
talking about stuff that isn't going to happen for a while.
So what? I'm putting it out there. Prepper. You're asking them to send us things. I'm saying something. And if they like it, they'll let us know. If they don't like it, they'll let us know.
I feel you. I was on the other end when I kept telling you we were going to get mics.
Until we get merchandise, I don't know what to put up there. So I was going to say... I was gonna say for 10 to 15 bucks, 10 or whatever for different sizes. I'll put different sizes. You get a full-on sketch from me.
Oh, you could even do that now. Okay, that's perfect. Hey, you don't get 3 years without finding ways to take forever to get to the same point. That's a perfect example. If he had just led with that and just said, or you guys can get some sketched art from me, and then go check this guy's Instagram handle out. Professional tattoo artist. It'll be Sam. What is it?
Oh, Sam_tattoo_13.
Bam! You'll find it down below, right beside the email.
At Sam_tattoo_13.
Yeah, we'll make sure to put it
Sam_tattoo_13.
Look at that, and we'll make sure that you guys are able to check them out, and yeah, if you guys
Sam_tattoo_13
want to make a donation, to have him sketch you something, and we'll make sure to put your name up here on the green screen.
Sam_tattoo_13.
And we want to make sure that you guys are included, because this is kind of a family thing.
Sam_tattoo_13.
That's nice. Man, that violin swag is so...
Sam_tattoo_13. Anyway.
All right. So, here we go. Would you rather...
Sam_tattoo_... I'm kidding.
Would you rather...
That's so gross.
Sell...
What the fuck?
one script at the writing guild standard, which is like 150,000 or 250,000.
Fuck, if I sold a script for that much money, what? No, that's not even, that's very high. That's if like I was like someone who wrote award-winning scripts and they went to.
That's what I'm saying. We're not playing a game
of reality
stemmed in realistic situations.
Okay, so I just shot the 120 grand.
So I'm saying,
script
so somebody's paid
that
you,
my name will stay on till it was made.
Yeah, it's your script. You know, you'll be put there. You know,
they can't
as the
fucking
writer,
change
they can't
it.
Change it or anything.
All
right, and you'll get the credit for it.
And no one needs to whine. I don't need to Weinstein anybody.
You'll get $250,000.
250.
Right, which is the Writers Guild minimum.
Oh, I thought it was 150, but okay.
Is it 150?
I don't know. You said 150 at first.
Right, and I switched it to 250.
Okay, so now I'm at 250.
This
all right,
guy,
now
250,
damn it.
the Writers Guild minimum.
And here in a bit, it's gonna be 350.
You get your writing credit on the screenplay.
Okay.
Okay, but you don't get to write again. And you can never. Oh, that ball is so weak. You can never write again.
Yeah.
And you
never again.
Right, because they've taken your hands.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. So you get the money, you get the credit.
I can write without my hands.
Hey, that's more power to you. That's what you're choosing?
Well, no, I mean, I don't even know what the other one is yet, but I'm just saying you still can write.
Okay.
The thing about my hands is I can't play music or I can't draw anymore. It doesn't matter. The writing's the thing that I can still do.
Right. Or would you rather take a whole pie, a pie filled with human people, you know, and have to eat it, you know?
Pie.
Human people.
That's easy. All day.
You wouldn't take the money?
I'd eat a motherfucker all day to keep my hands. Fuck the money.
Hey, man, I feel you. I'd probably do the same thing.
Yeah, I want my hands.
Yeah, losing my hands would be
I can't jerk off anymore.
$250,000.
I can't pleasure a woman.
You can't do anything.
I can't pleasure a guitar.
Yeah.
I can't pleasure a canvas.
That wasn't a good one.
I can't pleasure food.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
I can't press this thing.
That doesn't really give you good options.
Anyway, okay, so would you rather?
Okay, all right.
No. Would you rather live through the movie? What's that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio where he Mr. Magoo's it across fucking the wilderness?
The Revenant.
The Revenant, yeah. That's the best way to fucking describe that movie. Yeah. Would you rather be able to live through that movie?
Yeah.
Or what's another brutal movie?
Yeah, but you've lived through it either way, though.
But you don't know you're going to live through it. Like, you're in it. Would you rather, like, live that movie? You know what I mean? Or would you rather, what's that one movie where Kevin Bacon rapes the kids? And they all go to a psych ward or they go to a prison and he keeps raping kids.
Sleepers?
No. Anyway, or you get raped by Kevin Bacon.
So basically the choices are getting mauled by a bear.
Well, mauled by a bear, beaten, thrown off a cliff, living in a horse, whatever, or having Kevin Bacon's Skeletor body.
But I survive regardless, Revenant style, right?
Whoa, did he survive?
Yeah, he walked out that bitch. Lived a long way.
Sat through the fucking wilderness. Anyway, but he's all broken. What I'm saying is you'll have broken bones. You'll be feeling that for the rest of your life.
I'm cool, yeah. No,
or would you rather have physical deformities and limp for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
Instead of Kevin Bacon raping you?
I'm cool. I'm Revenant style, Mr. Magoo. I'm down. No, I'm cool.
You know how horrible that feels like?
You keep Kevin
one Kevin Bacon ass poke.
On my guy.
One Kevin Bacon ass poke.
He lived a strong ass life for 20 years after that shit happened to him, and that's to pioneer.
I'm just saying. One achy ass or one whole body destruction.
No, I'm cool. You heard my answer. What are you saying, that you would take Kevin Bacon's dick up your butt? Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with doing that. I'm just saying I'm not about getting.
Well, Kevin I don't know. Bacon. I mean, I'd have to look at the size of his dick and look at the size of the bear and be like, do I want to be mauled by a bear? Or do I want to get raped in the ass by Kevin
you know
Bacon?
what? I'll give you a better one. Okay, would you rather have Kevin Bacon rape you? You know, a non-consensual situation where you can't fight him off. You're in a position where I don't care how big you are or anything.
No!
Kevin Bacon has you pinned down. And give me some creepy music.
No!
Give me some creepy fill-in music so I can show you what I'm talking about. So Kevin Bacon is either going to rape you, non-consensual, or Oh, that's weird. That's weird background music. Kevin Bacon.
I don't even know. I just found something.
Kevin Bacon's either gonna rape you or
Right in the ass.
Yeah, right in the butt. Or you have to. I'm trying to think of something that would push your boundaries beyond Kevin Bacon putting something up your butt.
Yeah, dude, that's pretty bad.
That's really intense. Okay.
Would you rather have Hulk Hogan put it in your butt or The Rock?
I'm just against.
What about The Rock? The Rock or Hulk Hogan?
I've had
Would
a
you rather
chick
Hulk
put
Hogan
her
or the
finger up my
Rock?
butt. It's a weird thing. It's a weird situation. Like
You
I
had
just
a finger up? You're gay.
Yeah, I'm
gay.
just saying, I've done freaky jank before
You're
with ladies, you
gay.
know what I mean? I've done, and that's a whole nother segment.
You're gay.
But I couldn't versus getting mauled by that bear. I would totally rock that bear. But anyways, would you rather? Okay, how about this? All right, would you rather have Kevin Bacon slam you out real quick, or Harvey Weinstein slam you out?
Oof. Well, I think there's a bigger payoff for Harvey Weinstein, right?
No, there's no payoff. You're just getting. Would you rather is just who you prefer to get slammed out by. Would you? There's no payoff for this one, motherfucker. You're just in a bad spot. Let me set the situation for you. Let me just explain to you. So you're by yourself. You've woken up. Your limbs aren't moving. You're face down. The concrete smells like cigarettes, piss, and spit. And you're just looking around and you see a freaky shadow in the fucking corner. And who is it other than fucking Kevin Bacon? And he walks up to you. And you can't move. You're just chilling and Kevin Bacon leans down.
Hey, if it had to be Kevin Bacon and Harvey Weinstein with no Harvey Weinstein payoff, well, there's no more payoff.
No payoff. And he gets
Kevin.
He gets into your ear and he's like,
Kevin. It'd probably be Kevin.
There's no payoff, Sam.
It'd be Kevin.
Not for this.
I'm telling you,
and
man.
And then Harvey comes up behind you and he brushes your hair. He brushes your hair out of his eyes, and he's like,
Oh, I'm gonna make you feel good, Sammy.
and you still can't move. You still can't move. And you're like, okay, no. And they start taking off your shirt, and they're like,
You got a lot of pretty
All right, buddy.
tattoos,
All right,
boy.
let's keep this PG. Let's keep this PG.
and that's when Kevin Bacon goes.
This is
And that's when Kevin Bacon goes.
He chose me to go first.
No, we're done. We're done. I'm taking it up the butt
And
from
that's
Kevin Bacon.
motherfucking Gang Corner, dog.
Alright.
Where we confront sexuality and our uncomfortable positions with them. No, I guess I don't know, right? No, you put me between a bear. Is that an exaggeration? No, like, is it? The Kevin Bacon and bear scenario to you? What would you do? Would you let Kevin Bacon slam you out, or would you take it on with the bear?
I was just saying the bear, you don't know if you're going to survive.
That was my whole question.
Well, I'm just saying, I was trying to make up with two movies. Would you rather live through this movie or would you rather live through that movie?
Well, you're not too good with this or the other, the would you rathers. I'm saying if you were to do the would you rather where it was would you rather go through what the dude did in The Revenant or get pounded out by Kevin Bacon, I'm asking you, and you live the way that the dude ends in The Revenant.
Dude, do you remember when he couldn't move? He was in
I'm with you.
Do you remember
look,
the bullshit he had to sleep inside of a horse, fall off a cliff, fall down a mountain.
Okay, check this out, right? Hugh Glass, he lived he was 50 when he died. So when this bad boy went down,
he was 50 going on 90 probably. This probably took 30 years off his life. I'd rather deal with some Kevin Bacon and then I could sue his ass and then maybe get some money to help with the fucking seeing the psychiatrist and all that shit.
And you know what? He died from an attack. He didn't even die from like natural shit. He just died from being a straight gangster. So you said Kevin Bacon? Sorry. Is that what it sounds like when Kevin Bacon mounts you? No, Kevin Bacon, no. Man. All right, do Barack Obama being mounted by Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon. would you not do that? Please, the American people here will not stand by this. Democrats unite.
There in the corner, the 44th president watches a young tattooed man being mounted by Kevin Bacon. He smells the sweat and fear.
All right, guys. And this is the wrap up. As you know, the end of our show. Episode 9. Episode 2. Redux. the redo. No, we're on episode 9. Episode 8 we
you're
shot last
editing
time.
episode 8. Okay. Nice.
Episode 9. Episode 2 Redux. The renew. Here we go. Back again. Another fantastic episode that we brought to you live from here with us and the stuff. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. Slow down. So to wrap it up, what did we learn today? Shame. Public shaming is good in some ways. It goes both ways.
Public shaming is a tool.
It is, and it must be used properly. Yeah, because I shame them. You know, I shame them in public. Yeah, I shame them in the right way.
Shame them good.
Yeah. What else?
Some people like being shamed. It's kind of their kink.
Keep pushing hard. Stick to your resolutions. I stumbled every now and then. You know, I had to be like, come on, man, like, you know. But hey, pizza's delicious. So
what the fuck are you talking about?
I ate that pizza. I didn't want to eat that pizza, but I was hungry.
Oh, the pizza early? Did you upgrade it?
Yeah, no. Yeah, see, and that's the thing too. You want to get rid of great moments like that, like that.
But those moments could be used in future clips.
Anyways, email us, bingeonthischannel@gmail.com. Thank you so much to our producer Jane, as always.
Hit our Instagram up, binge on this channel.
Up, Twitter's up. You spam us, come at us. We're going to be not spamming you guys, but we're going to be throwing a lot of content to you. As always, check out the new episode of
about
Olden
2 to
Times
3
TV.
videos a week, right?
Yeah, we're going to be coming at you hard. Sam's Corner is going to be coming to you guys too, probably within
Sam
the next
of all
couple weeks.
trades.
And then we're also going to get a couple of other things moving too. But again, please let us know what you think. Comment, send us an email, send us a DM, a tweet. Just be part of it because it's a lot funner.
Some booby pics and dick pics.
Send booby pics. Sam wants dick pics. He needs to decide who's bigger, Kevin Bacon or you guys.
Yeah.
And then what else? The wall is coming apparently.
Oh yeah, the wall.
Yeah,
apparently.
the wall's coming, and that's about it. Anything else?
Nope.
No?
No, I think I'm about good.
See you guys at episode 3, Redux. Electric Boogaloo.